Here are the events from ReVival 86, live from the Amica Pavilion in Providence, Rhode Island on May 1st, 2026. Flamberge told the Prime audience about the injuries he suffered at Culture Shock, and that he would be taking time away, and he would be back. Quinn Fleetwood used some crotch-based offense and the down Twin Flames for the win over Kenny Freeman. Max Cale had no news, and instead spied on his son, Sutler Reynolds Cale. A cloak mix-up led to heated words between Blaze Claymore and Anna Daniels. Steve Lemieux accidentally knocked out Miguel with a headbutt, then accidentally pinned him. Angelica Brooks interviewed Chandler Sonda, but couldn't keep up with the model citizen. Tony Gamble threw a retirement party for the Anglo Luchador, who insisted he wasn't retiring. Satan Jones interviewed Nate Colton on his livestream before getting knocked out by his own t-shirt, fired from a cannon by Anna Daniels. Big John Pepper, or rather Big Ian Salt, flattened Sage Pontiff with the Salt Mine Powerbomb. Dr. Zeke cornered Rob Williams and informed him that he'd received the entire estate of Jackson Cooley, which included $40 million. Hayes Hanlon needed a slap from his glue mates to get going, but Farthington and Fontaine weren't up for the job. Danny Christie showcased his path to Prime, then challenged the roster to walk it with him. Blaze Claymore pulled off a huge win after dropping Tony Gamble with the Lake Effect. Brian Dawkins declared that he had unfinished business with Ivan Stanislav, which brought out King Blueberry. Oh no. No. They'll face off at ReVival 87. Hayes Hanlon went to the source of slaps, Brandon Youngblood. He got one, but both men agreed that it would be the last. Simon Tillier crashed Dan Ryan's birthday party, which featured the full They Victus lineup. They promised victory wherever they compete, including later tonight. Hayes Hanlon had it all his own way until Max Cale struck a ferocious low blow, drawing the disqualification. After his match, Hayes Hanlon arrived at Brandon Youngblood's locker room to return the favor from earlier. Cancer Giles tried to tip the scales away from the Diamond, but Brandon Youngblood countered a Yakuza kick into a heel hook for the submission victory. The Albion arrived in Prime with strong opinions about what wrestling should be and what Prime isn't. Jonathan Christopher Hall talked to some of the crew, and Ivan Stanislav didn't talk to him. Speedy Riggs interviewed Intense champion Ivan Stanislav, who planned to teach a lesson to each of his three opponents. In the main event, Ivan Stanislav suffered multiple gang attacks and went on a rampage, but Chandler Sonda cut the rampage short with a steel chair, then hit a codebreaker on Scott Hunter for the win. That's all the action from ReVival 86, brought to you by Prime, #1 by definition.